How are you, boss? Do you want me to move up a little bit? Will you get in there, will you? Hang on, I'll move it up a little bit. I'm going to move this up a little bit for you, right?
Thank you.
Oh, guys, welcome back into the chat. If there's anyone in there, we're here at the taxi protest. I'm going to get out here now and show you. There's a good lot of taxi drivers have turned up here today, boys. A lot of taxi drivers have turned up here today, as you can see. This is a protest by the Dublin taxi drivers against Uber. There's Uber coming in and they want to raise up all their prices and shut these people out of the market. As you can see, we've at least 100 taxis up here. They're going right down Coiningham Road and all the way up as well. Fair play to you, buddy. It's good to see lads standing up for themselves finally in this country, I tell you that. Yeah, coming over there by Fairview, that kind of, is it? Yeah. And you're going up as far as the Dail, eh?
Just up to the Dail drive.
A nice slow protest.
Slow protest, yes. The government aren't even there. It's just we don't want to fuck things up for the public and up there, you know.
Hey, listen, the public need to have things fucked up. If they don't fuck it up, they don't know what's happening.
They will get worse.
They haven't got a clue what's happening. Fair play to you. As you can see, lads, we do taxi after taxi. You won't get a taxi in Dublin today, lads. You won't get a taxi in Dublin today. These taxi drivers are from all over the place now. They're from Dubs, a lot of Dubs here, and also a lot of other taxi drivers from all over the place. And these are all protesting against Uber. Remember, back in the day, lads, a taxi plate could cost you up to €100,000. A lot of these people have had their income literally just taken away from them over the space of a couple of years. It was literally overnight a couple of years ago. They deregulated the whole taxi industry, and now these people are lucky to make £150 a day. We're going to go over and just have a look at a little sign here in this guy's window. Do you mind if I take a picture of that old thing in the back there? Do you mind if I take a little picture of your fixed fare sign there? I'll keep you out of it. Fair play to you, brother. Fair play to you for standing up for yourselves. I'm going live on YouTube here. I just want to show everyone you won't get a taxi in Dublin here this morning. The taxi drivers are standing up for themselves. Fair fucking play to you. Just stream it onto YouTube. Stream it onto YouTube. As you see, lads, the taxis are going right the way down the road here. They're right the way down the road. Coiningham Road here, up at the Dublin bus depot. These boys are going to do a proper slope protest, and as one of the lads said to me there, they don't want to fuck everyone up, and there's no one in the Dail today, but this needs to be highlighted. As I say, the taxi industry was deregulated a number of years ago. Some of these guys would have paid up to 50, 60, 70, 80,000 pounds just for a taxi plate back in the day. They've had the whole income taken away from them, and now Uber are in the market and they're fucking everything up. So as you can see, it goes right the way up the road. The taxi drivers everywhere. Fair play to these lads. They're going right the way up. How many taxis are here? There's a lot of taxis, isn't there? Any chance of getting a taxi today, though?
Yeah.
Fair folks, these lads.
If you order on that.
Pop in, I'll bring you to the city centre, no problem.
I'm going to drive in with you, right? I'm going to be on the horn. Nice and slow. Keep it nice and slow, boys. Keep it nice and slow. As you can see, the lads reckon there's 3 or 4 cars here, lads. They're going right the way up the road. I'm not going to walk all the way up here. They are all over the place here, look. Right the way up the road. You won't get a taxi in Dublin today for a couple of hours. So anyone coming into the city today, public transport or walking, look at them. They're going right the way up, right the way up. Fair play to the taxi drivers of Dublin. Fair play to them. So right the way up we are. And they all have the signs turned around as if to say they're not on today, they're not working today. Well done lads, fair play to yous. Fair play to yous. Stand up for your rights in life. There's a lovely, look, this guy has a nice Tesla, look. Nice Tesla. Big glass bomb is in the house, how are you doing? Irish Warrior, cheers. Thanks for that last night, mate. Thanks for that. We live to fight another day. We'll get her back down next week, hopefully. They go right the way up, lads. Multi-denominational, this is one. Everyone joining together against Uber. You can see they go right the way down the road, lads. Right the way down the road, look. And they're all high-vised up as well. Fair play to them. We're talking about a good mile and a half here of taxis. There is easily 300 taxis here today. Easily. Hit the like button if you're looking for a taxi today. So here's what we're here for. Protect my family, not a greedy eater. No fixed fare. No fixed fares. Now, I have to say I'm not a big man for taxis. I've probably been in 10 my whole life. I do like to walk. Anytime I go to a foreign city, I do like to walk around it to get to know it. But these guys provide a valuable service here in Dublin, as you know. Very, very, look at it, they go right the way up, lads. This is absolutely huge. This is fucking huge. They're going right the way back. Hey lads,
hi.
How many taxis are here?
Maybe nearly 1,000, maybe.
More than 1,000.
Yeah.
1,000?
Yeah.
Does it go right the way up, is it?
After the bridge to Chapel is
Are you serious?
Yes.
Is it going to hold the whole town up?
Yeah.
Go on, boys, go on. Fucking do it. The lads reckon there's 1,000 taxis here, lads. You won't get a taxi today, boys. Look, you won't get a taxi here today. Now, I did get a taxi a couple of weeks ago, right? And I got an Irish lad, really nice lad, and he was telling me about the whole deregulation thing. And I've got a couple of mates who are taxi drivers who paid massive money for their plates back in the day, and overnight, boom, they were worth nothing. They couldn't sell these plates for fucking 200 quid. The whole industry was deregulated. Look at the taxis, lads, they go right the way up. Right, hang on, we have to get a look at this. They go right, look at them, they go right the way up, lads. If anyone knows, this is the road up to Chapel Lizard, right? It looks like they're going all the way to the Phoenix Park, up to Chapel Lizard. With the Garda Boat Club, they go right the way up, look. Right the way up here. Both sides of the road. No bother to the Dublin taxi drivers. No fucking bother to them. But DC, if you're watching this, they haven't left yet, but they are on the way. They're coming up that way. I hope you're not on a taxi. Irish Mart's in the house. How are you, young lady? LB Audits is in the house. How are you, brother? You're on Kildare Street. Yeah, I wouldn't, it'll probably take them a good half an hour at least to get up there, like, at least to get up there. As you can see, there's a lot of taxis here today. You will not get a taxi in Dublin. They go from the start of the Phoenix Park, right down at the CCJ, right up to Chapel Lizard, right up to our Chapel Lizard, lads. Oh, right the way up, all the way up there. This is the biggest slow-moving protest you'll see, I'm telling you that now. They're going to shut this city down. Now there's also a second one happening today. Anyone over in Fairview, it's coming from down the Alfie-Burn Road, I think. Down that way into the city, along the east wall, down by the Tree Arena, up the Keys. And in towards the Dail. So this is going to be a monumental day, lads, for slow driving in Dublin. If you've got somewhere to go in Dublin, get there now. Taxi drivers everywhere, look. Everywhere. I'm the only car on this whole street that's not a taxi. So if someone's looking for a taxi, come and see me. I'll half price today. Half price, eh? And they're getting a lot of support as well. Getting a lot of support. He's not a taxi. He's the only person here who's not a taxi. Him, and me. Fair fucking play to the Dubs, lads. A lot of them are not Dubs, as you see, but they have the spirit of the Dubs. They have the spirit. And they're all stickered up as well, lads. They're all stickered up. Me like an angel, I'm about to leave my car running and everything. Ah. And right the way down the road again, lads. As you can see. Fair play to them. Sir Barry, 1-2R, welcome into the chat. Steve James, welcome in. Mushy Season's in there. How are you, brother? Good to see you in there. Irish Warrior, hang on one sec. I want to give you a spanner. Because you'll actually use the spanner. You'll fix something with the fucking spanner. Fix them lefties, mate. J.O. Fitz, the taxi's going to block up the whole city, lads. I'm a devil for overestimating things, okay? But there's 1,000 taxis here. There has to be. If there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 between there and there. There's over 1,000. There's 700, 800. Go on your boy out. 700 or 800 taxis here. Easily. Absolutely easily. The lads reckon, some of them reckon 300, some of them reckon 1,000. How many taxis are in Dublin? Every one of them's here today. They're all pulling up. Fair play to you, lads. Well done. This is taking a bit of organisation. Well done. See, they're going right the way down, lads. Right the way down to the CCJ. Right the way down. And they're going to cause chaos in this city. So if you have anything to do around here today, get your Christmas shopping done early. You can't fix lefties, Dail. They're right there. You can always talk to them though and bring them around. Unbrainwash them. South Circle Road, yeah, up to the start of the South Circle Road. They seem to be going up as far as that, Dail. Like there's like they're going right the way up towards Chapel Lizard, lads. There has to be. There's a couple of hundred taxis here easily. I don't know where they're going with their 1,000. There is easily 600 or 700 taxis here. Only that now. Fair play to them. Fair fucking play to them. Irish Mart, happy birthday, young lady. 21 again. 21 again. Hope you have a great day. And they're on the move. The lads are on the move. The lads are on the move. So hey, listen, it'd be rude to not join them, I think. It'd be rude to not join them and bring you the news of what's happening in this city. Because you probably won't see anywhere else, lads. DC Rome's is also going to be going live. He could even be live now. If you want to check him out. He's around the city somewhere. Going to catch this from a different angle. LB Audits is also going to catch it from a different angle up near Dail. And if you want to come for a spin, stay in here with me. Yeah, Irish Mart, it's rough out there, isn't it? It fucking really is. Fucking cost of living crisis has gone through the roof. There's you know, guys, you know yourself, there's a big fall coming. No doubt about it. And the horns are on, mate. Whoop. James Power, keep the language down, mate. YouTube doesn't like that. My mods do like that word, but YouTube doesn't, so you know yourself. Box clever, mate. Box clever. Wee man's in the house. Beep beep, wee man, beep beep. So once these lads all start to move, we're going to join them. First of all, I'm going to stick my old sticker up. I have a little sticker here. I'll give you a little look at them as they're pulling out, look. Right. And they're off, boys, and they're off. This is what 1,000 taxis look like, eh? This is what 1,000 taxis look like. I'm going to try and get into the middle of them. Try and get right into the middle of them. And the way I drive, that shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. DC, this looks like it's going to be so slow, mate. You can walk along beside them. Right, let's see if we can get into the middle of these lads. There we go. And we're off. So heading down Coyningham Road, we got Dublin bus here, depot on our right hand side, Phoenix Park on our left, and we're coming up to the CCJ. See if we can get this a clean window, right? I'm going to give this window a little wipe for you, right? Fucking things I do for you, huh? I never clean on a Saturday. None of your business is back in. Stick our George Soros up your hole. So none of your business. We had a slow protest here down Coyningham Road. I don't know how many taxis are in this, lads. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of taxis in this. Hundreds and hundreds of them. And because it's the city, it's going to be a slow protest anyway. It's going to be slow going. These lads are just letting the government know they've already fucked up the taxi industry by deregulating the whole thing a number of years ago. People's taxi plates went from being 80, 100 grand to being worthless overnight. Absolutely worthless. John Hughes in the house. How are you doing? We're at a slow protest here in Dublin for the taxi drivers. And as I say, I don't know how many taxis are in this, but it's 300, 500. They go both sides of the roads, all the way up as far as Chapel Lizard nearly, up to the Garda Boat Club. James, a lot of these guys now are foreigners. A lot of them are also Irish as well. A lot of them are Irish, and I don't think there's going to be any fake taxi drivers here today. What's this Egypt doing here? Big up the fucking taxis is right. Big up the taxis. Big up to anyone who stands up to the government, lads. Anyone. No matter what your political persuasions are. We're all anti-fucking government, aren't we? Every single one of us. Get them out. Get this fucking government out. A bunch of traitors. Bunch of fucking traitors. I'd rather fuck off to the World Bank. Just as the economy's about to fucking implode. The Minister for Finance heads off to the World Bank. Huh? He was this monkey Harrison charge in Egypt. He didn't even finish school. Got thrown out of college for being useless. And now he's the Minister for Finance. We couldn't make it up. We couldn't make this shit up in Ireland. Possibly the most underqualified man to even be a minister. Yet he's held defence, he's held education. He's been tarnished, he's been Taoiseach. Couldn't make it up. There you go, Irish Mark, there you go. Freedom of assembly in this country, no matter who you are to assemble. And if I turned up here and they were all foreign lads, I wouldn't even tape it, but there's a lot of dubs here. A lot of dubs here. As I say, I got a taxi a couple of weeks ago, which is rare for me, and the lad who was driving it was a good Dublin lad, really nice lad. And he was telling me all about the deregulation. He's saying he's lucky if he makes 150 quid a day now. He was in a brand new car, he's all his overheads to pay. Diesel, petrol, whatever, electricity. They're making the noise, boys, they're on the horns. And we're about, I'd say I'm about a fifth of the way into it, right? Behind me is just taxis, in front of me is just taxis. Yeah, you can't get a taxi in Ireland. Vince, how are you, brother? Good to see you in there, mate. Vince, I was actually on to a lad from Finglas there the other day, and he's going to hook me up with a charity. They do a bit around the homeless kind of stuff around Christmas. So I might see you around. It's nice and warm in the car, Vince. Vince, all the beeping is the 1,000 taxis that are here. I don't think it's 1,000 now, but my Lord Almighty, there's 2.5 miles of taxis parked up on Coiningham Road, both sides of the road. So who knows? Any amount of taxis here. You won't get a taxi today. You'll get plenty of horns though. And if any of you know Dublin City, you're going to be going slow anyway. But it's just a force of numbers here. They're trying to get people out just to make them aware of what's going on with the taxi industry. Especially coming up to Christmas. We hope everyone stays safe in the taxis that they get. Shop local, buy Irish, you know yourself, lads. And you are allowed to walk to the third or fourth taxi in a taxi rink. You don't have to get the first one, always remember that. You don't have to get the first one. Vince, I'm not a chef, no. I know you are though, mate. My speciality is shepherd's pie. That's one of my specialities. I do make a mean toad in the hole as well. Toad in the fucking hole. It's basically just sausage and mash, isn't it? But it's all how you present it, mate. It's all about the presentation. I'm going to open the window here so you can see everyone. All I can see in front of me and behind me is taxis. We're just coming up the quays here. We've got Guinness here. Pumping out the hop smoke on our right hand side. Peter Horns in the house. How are you doing? Welcome into another protest in Dublin by the taxi drivers. We have hundreds and hundreds of taxis here. They're all on the horn. No bodge, Vince. All good, mate. All good. As I say, I was talking to a guy. He's had to put me in contact with a guy from Finglas. He runs a soup kitchen. So I'm going to start giving it a dig out, I think, over the next couple of weekends. They need transport and people who can carry stuff around and all, so that's my game. Legal Eagles in the house. How are you, brother? Good seeing you there, mate. You won't get a taxi in Dublin today. Not for another hour and a half, anyway. The Gardaí are nowhere to be seen. The Gardaí are nowhere to be seen. I don't think the Gardaí knew about this. That's the truth. Peter Horns, okay. None of your business, get the vitamin C, mate, and the ivermectin, get them into you. And your carrots and your beans, that's all you need in life. Vince, yeah, I'll see what's happening. Christmas Day. I don't really celebrate Christmas now, but my mum does want me to come down this year. She's sick of me being all fucking anti-Christmas. I just don't like the commercialisation of Christmas. I never have. I've never been one for the commercialisation of it. I kind of took part in it when the kids were small, because kids need to have Christmas and they need to have you there all jollied up and all that. I know there's a lot of people suffer on Christmas Day with their mental health, being alone, and especially people on the streets. It's not a nice time to be homeless, lads. It's Christmas. And you know yourself, the normal people out there in the streets only think about them at Christmas. I'm from how's that? Name, surname. Welcome into the chat. This is the Republic of Ireland, Dublin. And the taxi drivers are now in the taxi lane and everything. We're taking up every lane in it. They're allowed into the old taxi lane, I suppose. I won't be giving out to them today. I'll pop that camera down a bit. Oh, maybe not. So we're coming up by the forecourts here on the left. Place you don't want to be. Taxi for Murphy. Taxi for Jimmy Murphy. Up yeah, by all. Paul Murphy's long lost brother. He's always knew I was a lefty. You knew it. You knew it. Go on, the taxi drivers. Yup. I do like the sound of a lot of horns, I have to say. Good man, Vince. Good man yourself. It's always nice to get a bit of Christmas dinner, lads. You know yourself. Bit of turkey and ham. Cheers you up on Christmas. Taxi protest. I'll probably be destroying all your fucking eardrums here with this horn. That's not me, by the way. This one's me. Here, look. That's me. Horns are coming off everywhere. Go on the horn blowers. Yep. Sorry about that. And the people of Dublin are walking by bewildered. Absolutely bewildered. What's going on here? Normally you can't even get a taxi. Now there's 1,000 of them in a row. For fuck's sake. So the taxi drivers, hang on one sec lads, the taxi drivers are protesting over Uber coming into the market and the deregulation of it. There's a fixed fare coming in, and these people want to be able to, you know what I mean, fair enough, like, they want to be able to charge the going rate for a taxi, not any kind of cheap fixed fare. Like, everyone deserves a chance to make a living in life, and the taxi drivers have been heavily punished through deregulation over the last 10 years. As I said, I know a guy who paid serious money for his taxi plate, and overnight it was worthless. I know a lad who had 2 taxi plates. They were worthless overnight. They deregulated the whole industry. You can hear the horns right the way down the quays, lads. It's fucking great. Coming up by Smithfield here, Smithfield, up this direction. There's the forecourts ahead of us. I hope none of these lads are picking up fares as they're moving along here. .420 taxi service is launching soon. As you know, Dublin is the perfect place for a slow drive because you're going to be driving slow anyway. So you're better off just clogging up the whole city. Clog it all up. Dan, you're welcome, mate. Get yourself over here. Bring your whole family with you. Bring your cousins, your brothers, your uncles. As long as you're from Alabama or somewhere nice, you're more than welcome, brother. Peter Horn's in the High Court soon, are you, mate? Best of luck with that. At least you're not in the Special Criminal Court. That's the Kangaroo Court. Vince, I'm not a taxi driver now. Nothing as exciting as that. Molly Moon, if you're in there, I seen you asking earlier on why I'm off to smoke. Yeah, just a personal choice there. Go for it, buddy, go for it. Just a personal choice for a couple of days. I very rarely do it, but it's good to clear the old brain every now and then. It's probably been 10 years. Western New York is okay, brother. You're all good. Martha's Vineyard area, is it? Lock it all up. You're right there, lads. Lock up the whole city. Let people know what's happening. Because if you don't, the dumbed down people won't know. RT won't be telling you about this. You probably won't see this on the RT news tonight, lads. That's a fact. Yeah, the Gardaí are out raiding people's houses this morning over social media posts. They forgot about the taxi drivers. There seems to be a split with them. Seems to be a split. I'm heading for the Dail, so I'm going this way. Some of them are going over the bridge. I think they're going to do another loop. We're going to head down and catch this group. Don't be worrying, we're caught at the lights here, but we're going to be okay. No job here's in the house. Welcome in, dude. Good to see you in there. Taxi for Enoch. Poor old Enoch, lads. Man's being persecuted down there in Mayo. I'd love to see 1,000 people outside his house all blocking the guards, I have to say. I'd love to see it. If the Burks called for it, they'd get it. Kirby's in the house. How are you, young lady? Here we go. We're catching up with the taxi drivers now. Missed them again. They're at the next lights now. Oh, the guards are finally here. The guards are finally here on a bike. Look, the Gardaí have finally turned up. Lockleys in the house. How are you, brother? Welcome to a shit show in Dublin. Yeah, DC is up near the Dail. I'm going to head up that way there now. I'm in a convoy here with about, I don't know how many taxis. I'm not even going to keep saying. The lads told me 1,000. There could be 1,000 taxis. There's not those. There's 500-600 easily. Easily. Everywhere. You go right the way up Coiningham Road. Guard's on his bike. There we go. I'm gonna go up beside the guard now and start blowing the horn, right? Get up down there. There we go, we're back in it now, we're back in it. For taxi solidarity. There's the guard, look. Crawled up out of bed. I'm going to knock you off for 10 seconds, right? Right, we're back up, we're back up. Luckily, that needs to happen. They need to start shutting down these fucking roundabouts at the ports. They really do. Disrupting trade. All these people know about is money. Lots of money will bring action. But are we up the flats? Go on, Mr. Urge. Up the fucking flats. Hey, Mr. Urge, have you been tuned in to Steve there? I see he was live for a couple of nights in a row. He did a show about that Tesla truck bomber. I ain't getting caught at these lights. We are getting caught. So here we are at the H on a very, very busy Saturday. As you can see, it's very, very busy out here. Everyone's walking because there's no taxis. If you're walking over the Halfpenny Bridge, come over and say hello. Steve there, yeah. Lads, click on Mr. Urge's channel there, will you, and subscribe to him. He does be trawling the internet for all the best videos. He's at it a long time. He knows what he's at. Everywhere you can see is just taxis, lads. Just fucking taxis. They've all got the hazards on, as you can see. That's the way to drive in a slow protest. The guard is now over the far side of the bridge and he's pulling in taxis over there for people to horn. What the fuck? Chris Gadget, it's not an automatic now. I'm just so smooth on the gears, it could be. Go on, Ballybock. Yup, you boys. I was down in Ballybock there last night, Vince. You'll be glad to hear, mate. There's fucking tricolours everywhere down there. Fucking everywhere they are. Ballybock House, is that just in front of that bridge there, is it? Is there a pub there called the Ballybock House as well? Maybe for noise pollution or something like that. Could be noise pollution. Oh, the Clonlive House, that's the spot. That's the spot. Clonlive House. I'd say that's a rough old pub, Vince, is it? If you're not from the area, and if you start talking shite, you'll probably get a box handy enough. Proper old school pub, I'd say. Yeah, I think it's bad for the birds. If you beep your horn too much, lads. Could be bad for the birds. There's people with their hands out trying to flag down taxis, and there's empty taxis just going by them. And they're looking, American tourists now are looking at like, what's going on? Good man, Vince, good man. Clear head, that's the way to go. I gave it up myself a long time ago. And I'm a lot happier for it, I can tell you that. A lot happier for it. I wish I'd never started. But then you'd miss out on all the good nights, wouldn't you? All the good nights. Going to the pub sober isn't the same. You only last about an hour before you're like, I'm getting away from these fucking lunatics. Good man, no job here, well done. Yeah, listen, you get up on a Monday, you're fresh and you have money in your pocket, you're raring to go, you're ready to attack life on a Monday instead of being fucking depressed and I'm not calling in sick. I was a devil for calling in sick, like. I just wouldn't turn up. Probably the half the reason I started off working in construction when I was younger. Because you just don't have to turn up on a Monday. The whole site is in the pub. It's fucking deadly. The Monday Club. Then it turned into Ruby Tuesdays and Manic Wednesdays. Then you only go in on Thursday to get paid. It's fucking madness. More money in your pocket, Vince, exactly. Yeah. Pat Farrell knows what he's on about, alright. Good man, Pat. Welcome in there, buddy. Happy Saturday. Where are we? Guys, I'm going to knock this off in about 10 minutes time, okay? And I'm going to park up and I'm going to actually walk up to the dock because I want to meet DC up there. Chris Gadget, no bother, mate. Just getting the info out there, lads. You won't see this on the news. You won't see it on the news. If you want to go over on DC Roams, if any of my mods can maybe put a link into his channel in there. DC Roams is up outside the Dail there now. I'd say they're going to start arriving pretty soon. LB Audits is also up there. You want to go watch that? And you'll see them all arriving. This agent on the bike here is after holding me up. Get up to Dub 68. We're at a slow protest here for the taxi drivers of Dublin. And there's easily 500 taxis in this. Easily. And I have to go this way because I'm not a taxi driver. Anyone who knows Dublin knows it's all changed now. Well, so we're at the bottom of O'Connell Street here. And all the taxis are in the taxi lane over here now. So I'd better obey the law here, right, and stick to the driving laws of Dublin. And I have to go up this way because I'm not a taxi driver. So boys, head up O'Connell Street, and all the taxi drivers are now heading up towards the Dail. So jump on the DC stream. LB Audits, Larry Bretnock is in the house. He's up there streaming. And I'm going to drive up O'Connell Street here, and then I'm going to knock this off, okay? I'm actually going to turn left onto Middle Abbey Street and go back around over the bridge and head up that way. So I'm probably about 20 minutes away. Whereas DC is live now as far as I know. You want to jump over to him and we'll continue on the stream from the street. Ireland's famous O'Connell Street, absolute shithole. Vince, I might, you know that, if there's any parking on Middle Abbey Street, which there's probably not, I'd murder a fucking Big Mac now, I really would. I haven't had one in a while. A couple of months since I had a Big Mac. There's the spire, the big needle. Right, we're going down Middle Abbey Street. So I am a We're going up Liffey Street lower here. And in front of us we have the Halfpenny Bridge there. And we're going to go down this sneaky little side laneway. And then back over the bridge onto the south side, up the north side. Come on, the north side. It's a great big shopping centre. North side, north side. Ferocious amount of tourists around here, lads, there really is. Ferocious announcement. I think the panty bar is up here, is it? Up here on the right. That's what I've ever been now. We're going to take a left here up on the Capel Street. I think this is, yeah, this is Capel Street up here. And I'm going to try park somewhere up near the Dail. There's the panty bar there, look. There's your panty bar. If you're into that kind of thing. Degeneracy. We're gonna go over the bridge. Alan Birmingham, as I say, if you go into DC Rome's channel, you'll see them all coming in there now. I'm going to knock this off, lads, in 2 minutes. If you want to say your goodbyes. And I'm going to go up and have a word with the lads up at the door. DC is up there, DC Rome's and LB Audits. So if you want to say your goodbyes, go for it now. And thanks for joining in the stream, lads. 2 quick streams today. Just to let the people know, as you may have seen earlier on, the George Soros bus was cancelled due to a lack of interest. The guy who told me that reckoned people would rather get public transport from Dublin and all over the place, pay probably 40 or 50 quid up and down on a train or a bus, than get a free bus. If you believe that, you believe Enoch Burke is into transgenderism. What a load of waffle. Nobody turned up for George Soros. Goes to show you that the support that these people actually have is zero. Very small section of society. Nobody's bothered to go up to Belfast, I can tell you that now. And we're going back down the quays now. Back down the quays. In support of the taxi drivers. Going to go left on the Fish Amble Street. And I'm going to knock this off here, guys, right? So once again, thanks for coming in. Showing a bit of solidarity for the taxi drivers of Dublin. I'll see you all soon, okay? Happy fucking Saturday, boys and girls.